things are getting started off, right? We've been prepping for the 21st. And Saturn goes into Aquarius, enters Aquarius. We know that Saturn entered Aquarius back in March and left in July to hang out with Capricorn. And this is getting things lined up for that big grand conjunction with Jupiter. It's going to be a spectacular time of transformation. We're going from the old to the new. You know, guys, I was reading some spectacular articles somebody posted on Facebook today on my Facebook feed. And I'm going to link... Was it one? I can't remember if I read one or two. It's been a long morning. A long one, baby. I feel like I have a hangover from the solar eclipse. It's like, you know, in the death card, the fog has cleared from the Seven of Cups, but it's completely cleared. And it's just like, there's some people laying on the ground. There's a family there. It's like Old Earth is done. Old Earth is done. It's gone. It's like ground zero. The fog is cleared. It hurts, right? It's a very raw feeling, like when you get hurt. You know when you hurt yourself and you feel raw? Feels like that right now. Feels very raw. But we received this message, and we've received now many messages to know that our ancients and ancestors are with us. And this is a remembrance today that our ancients and ancestors are with us, and we're not doing this alone. And that is the main message that is being shared today. They're here with us, and it's time for us to remember. And whatever this has to do with, they've shared with me, it has to do with the divine feminine and prosperity. And remembering, masculine, that you have feminine within you. We know, feminine, you have masculine within you. And we have an inner child, and we're working with source. The natural coding and patterning we came here to create with. For the rest of the collective to evolve the species and help heal Mother Earth, the mission. And guys, I want to thank you all for being a part of this. For everyone that joins here to heal, harmonize, and raise the vibration, thank you. But this is where we're going to need support now more than ever, and supportive communities of New Earth. We're calling you in. We're calling you in. We're calling you in. It's time. We're going to build, guys. We're going to build. And we're just going to focus on building. And this is where we have to put all of this training to the test, right? It's like, you know, we've been doing all this work. Okay, this is where we have to do some healing, because it's like, what? Now I'm going to do the work? I was just being trained. What? Didn't I just finish a Dark Night of the Soul? Didn't I just finish 5 Dark Nights of the Soul and come back? What? Now you're telling me it's just beginning? But guys, it was training. We're not at the same place anymore, and we have to remember this. And our ancients and ancestors want us to know. Remember, we received the message that when we walk to New Earth, we're being healed and protected. This is big. It's massive. It's like really understanding what the shift can do, really understanding what that 8 of Wands really means. Enough energy to start a car just because we shifted. You shifted gears, you shifted places, you shifted perceptions, you raised your vibration. Now it's a whole new game. And remember, this is connected to that 8 of Cups challenge. That chess game we're playing. And surrendering to, like, I know it's hard, like feeling like life is a game. That can be a very big draw to the cup the devil's holding. To feel like this is all just a big game. For us empaths and very pure souls that are not playing games, right? Some people here get off on it, and many are healing through toxicity and wounding from their family lineage. And, you know, Aquarius knows more than anyone. We're honoring other people's universes, and we're doing what's right for humanity. We're doing what's right for the collective. We're gonna go to looking without and playing this big blame game to starting to be responsible for self, to starting to be responsible for one's actions. This is going to connect a lot to do with working with the masculine and all this work we've been doing with the masculine, because now it's like, it really reminds me of the Patch Tarot, the King of Wands. He goes from being reckless with his energy to audacious. There's a shift there. And in that shift, in that patterning, life, there's a massive, massive connection to the formation of life. It's like understanding not to be reckless with life. But we're audacious. There's just something there. There's just something there, guys. I can feel it. So I want to know. First of all, let's know. Divine Feminine. The frequency of Divine Feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. Well, we've been doing that. Prosperity. The frequency of prosperity supports our feelings of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, heart, mind, soul, and spirit sing. Look, in unison. Harmony. Music. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. And this is, to me, honoring the Three of Cups. It's like we're not separate because we're not feeling that connection to the Five of Pentacles and unsupported Five of Cups sorrows. We're not crying in that space. It's like we can go from this very negative space where we can see everything that's negative, and then we just don't want to move. Or we just want to stay lost in illusion. Or we can go from seeing this place from a very like a space of gratitude where, where is it working for us? Where are we being supported? Because we are being supported. We are being nurtured. There is nurturing there. Where is it? And focus on that, because what we focus on grows, and we're connecting to creation. So that's where we have to surrender to the all. We have to surrender to this negative, this shitty, this toxicity. We have to surrender it. We're feeling it, now let's surrender it. And this is understanding that when we are creating with the all, when we pull it into the 3D, there's consequences for it in the 3D. So even though, you know, our heart was in the right place, a lot of us are learning that our mistakes had consequences. And that is where, you know, where you see that saying where when you look at another person in the universe, it's like you're looking at yourself. That's kind of that connection there. It's like we don't judge other people so harshly all the time, right? Because they're just navigating that same energy for the most part. And that's where we can come together and unite and just honor other people's universes and spaces and places. Now, that doesn't mean we don't have a boundary up. Remember, we're not tolerating abuse. We're not tolerating abusive self. We're honoring that we are love. We are love. But that person has a dark and a light and a shadow, and they're working through it. And we can hold space for them. And that's another thing I really liked about this article. It talked about how Aquarians understand how to hold space. And you know, it's a really nice gift, depending upon what energy is working with Aquarius in your birth chart, right? And once again, too, understanding we're multidimensional. How to navigate through self. This will help us. This will help us during these trying times. And they keep showing me the Death card and the King of Pentacles. The Death card and the King of Pentacles. And this makes so much sense, guys, as to why we have been working so closely with the unspoken languages and the element of air. This is Aquarius energy. This is New Earth. We're amping up the building of New Earth. Saturn enters Aquarius, baby. I feel like we better get some air. We're working with the Lord of Karma. And this, you know, it's like, how would you even describe Aquarius? I don't know, everyone's always like, Aquarius is like this humanitarian, and it's like this water bearer, and it's here to heal. And it's like rebel, anarchist energy, but to me, in being Aquarius moon, it's so much deeper than that. Like Aquarians, the way that they think, like the way that they think about the world, it is like a human computer. And it's beautiful to watch because it's human still. So it makes mistakes. And that's beautiful because that's how we learn. And that's something that we're really honoring in this supportive communities of New Earth. Remember, this is connected to the economies now that we're building of New Earth. Ooh, the swords is here. Air energy, right off the bat. Oh, I love it. Look at how free she feels. We know this is connected to freedom. That's the message we got on the solar eclipse reading. Our ancients want us to know this is our freedom. It's freedom time. But freedom is happening from within through what we're doing with self on our spiritual quests. And what we're doing is connected to this. Everything. This, guys, is so freeing, and it has to do with the message we received of the trees. I can't remember which reading it's in. Ooh, this card as well. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. So, we're working through the 5 with the 3. And this is where we shift gears. This is where the healing begins. We're going to restore balance through the 2. This has to do with play. We have to heal from the fog clearing. And we're going to heal from the fog clearing by going within. And when we go within, we shift. We're going to go from the 5 to the 4. And we're going to unlock what's connected to what we've been working on our spiritual quest. We're going to see something that's going to help us to manifest from healing. We're going to manifest from healing, and it's going to bring us together with the 2 of Wands. We are healing. The King of Cups is activated, and there it is, the 2 of Pentacles. So, we're using the masculine energy to nurture ourselves with our gifts and our connection to Source. We're going to see something while we're healing that's going to allow us to restore balance. And it has to do with the 5 of Cups, and we're going to find strength there. And the moon is going to help us to do so. And it's a connection to the 3. And there it is with our transformation. We're going to go from the death, our ending, and this is going to be our transformation. Now, this is the gift of this transformation. From the death to the Queen of Wands. It's because we've healed from gaslighting. We've healed from gaslighting. We've mastered that. And now the Princess of Cups and the Prince of Cups are here, 2 energies that are in alignment with the energy of youth present and the Lovers. So we've restored the balance to innocence. This is our connection to the 6 of Cups. We've achieved wholeness. Guys, we've done it. This is beautiful. So this is the gift of the transformation. This is what's... Oh. I'm getting excited. Where are we going? We're going here. Let's confirm it. Let's confirm this. Yeah. We are flowering. We're blossoming. We're expanding. There's our connection to the 3 of Cups. Our unication. We're understanding our connection to masculine, feminine, child, body, mind, soul, working with the heavens to the earth through self. We're dancing through the rain here because we've connected to the Creator and we understand our existence. We're tuning in. Excuse me. And we're understanding we came here to have an experience, and that's allowing us to move away from isolation and have an awareness. And this awareness is connected to politics. That's the time of the transformation we're in, guys. We're seeing through the illusions of politics. That's going to help us build new earth. So we've had a completion. We put the pieces of this section of the puzzle together. Wow, Saturn in Aquarius. Thank you for joining us for part 1. See you at part 2.